Sometimes people leave not because they stopped loving you, but because they don't know how to love you right. Is this over or it is just a pause? Let's dive into that. Welcome to Eat Happy Energy Amor Tarot. So, if you have this question in your heart, was that goodbye permanent? Then let's find out because you don't deserve breadcrumbs, you deserve the answers here. So, see what caused the disconnect here was Ten of Pentacles. This could be family expectations, long term pressure may have overwhelmed the connection here. See, they may have feared the seriousness of the commitment that was needed in this connection or, in the situation here. Outside influences like cultural status, what people will say, all those things, weighed into them. Too many people in their ear, not enough clarity in their heart. This wasn't just a breakup, it was a collapse under pressure. The dream was too big for the foundation they had built. Now we have justice, their current energy towards you. They're reflecting and they're reflecting hard here. And that's why in other readings, I think reflection is showing up constantly. This is about, right and wrong, the truth, the fairness. If they wronged you, they know it. And if you walked away, they understand why. This is wanting to make amends or balancing karma somewhere. This person is not at peace. Even if they're silent, their soul is somewhere, having this courtroom moments about how this whole thing ended, what they did, how they deflected things. Now pause here. If this message is hitting you deep, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for me. Energy exchange is important. So sometimes people say, why do you want me to subscribe? Because we need to balance the karma. And that's the reason this is the energy exchange for that. Now we have High Priestess. See, they definitely still want this connection, but it's hidden beneath the surface. They're not showing their cards to you, but emotionally they are still tuned in. They find this connection beautiful. You see how beautiful this energy is of this card. Even if it's like something is hidden, something is shown, it is a beautiful energy. They may be stalking you on social media or dreaming about you, pulling out tarot cards, possibly looking at another tarot reader, maybe. This is like silent desire, a spiritual ether here. They still want you, they just don't know how to say it. The silence is not the absence, it's emotional overwhelm here. Now we have Muse of Materials. They're thinking of long term again. This is where this is like planning a re-entry, but slow and seriously. This is not that 2 a.m. impulsive energy. This is where they want to appear grown up, mature, like, they have upgraded themselves finally. So they're building their courage like they're building a business plan here. They will return, but only when they feel they can offer stability. They don't want to come back with those empty promises, empty pockets, and again, you repeat that same cycle again. Tree of Inspiration. See, if you wait, the universe aligns behind your patience. This is divine timing. This a karmic domino effect that is already in motion. You'll get your moment of reunion, is what I feel from this. But it's not tomorrow. Could be 3 weeks, could be 3 months, but it's in the flow. Waiting may bring reward if you can release the attachment and trust the bigger picture. Now we have Six of Emotions. If you move on, you will heal. So it's a tricky situation to be in, I know, but you will still carry the nostalgia. Another soulmate or deep karmic connection may enter, okay, if you make space for it. You won't forget them, but you won't ache forever. This is inner child work, emotional rebirth. It's peaceful energy. See, moving on doesn't mean forgetting. It means forgiving yourself, them, the story, everything that was included there, and making space for light. Now we have nine of materials. This is a sacred pause. Okay, it's not the end. Right now, the journey is about you becoming whole on your own. This is where, they may return, but spirit wants you to bloom first. You see this woman, how she's blooming, how these flowers are blooming, taking her, towards a higher state. So this is like, you're not waiting, you're evolving here. This is not the end, not yet, at least, unless you decide it is. But you're being asked to step into your power. This is where, you step into your power so that when they kind of return, it's an equal, not a rescuer kind of situation. See, if you're watching this with tears in your eyes or a knot in your stomach, I want you to hear me loud and clear. This is not rejection, this is a redirection. Okay? The universe is pulling both of you back into alignment because you can't build a solid sacred bond on a shaky ground. That so whenever they return, you're being prepared for a love that's not half baked. You don't need that. You need a love that shows up. And if this person is meant to come back, they will come correct. And that's how you deserve it. And if not, then the spirit has someone else already circling in your energy field here. So you are not unfinished business. You are the next chapter, and that's what you should believe in. That was the reading, guys. Thank you for watching.